Hello, friends. Welcome to another Funbridge daily tournament. This is unusual in that I am recording it on a Friday. I typically try to record it at the beginning of the week, but I had a heavy week. I was in transit from a bridge tournament on Monday, so I couldn't quite do it that day, and then other stuff happened. But anyway, here we go. We will play. I will post the videos with less space between them. So I expect all four videos to be posted by tomorrow. So let's go to Funbridge. As a reminder, if you like what I do here and you'd like to improve your bridge, to think better at the bridge table, organize your thoughts, get in touch through a comment on the YouTube channel or on the Bridge Stack platform, bridgeview.substack.com. As usual, we will play the European tournament, which is the one that has more comparisons. And let's play IMPs. It's been a while since we played IMPs. We start with a 13 hack at a point. I I know some people, a minority I think, would advocate for opening one diamond here to have a club rebid uh, ready. I don't like to distort my shapes. I don't like to force partner to guess whether or not to give a preference into diamond when he has, say, two diamonds and two clubs. And so I think the risks of that approach are much higher than the simpler approach of opening your best suit when you have a one card disparity. But that said, here is one of the scenarios in which we don't have an easy rebid. I partner showing spades, and I much prefer to rebid one of trump even without a stopper here, as long as partner is aware. But here we got the profit from the strategy at last, that we know that clubs are playable. We have a minimum, we'll pass. And we're happy to having driven them to three hearts. Four clubs is really high. There's no guarantee that we'll make 10 tricks. And dummy is quite weak, which means that the declare should be quite strong, by the way. But even if he is very strong, it's hard to see us getting more, less. How does he declare getting more than six or seven hearts and one spade? Okay, he has one club. Let's see how many hearts he has. One thing that defenders should always be doing is counting and visualizing the shapes. You notice that declarer just drew the second round of trumps and partner showed out and he discarded the diamond. Now we know that partner started with one heart and therefore we had two, dummy had three. Declarer has seven hearts and one club. There are only five cards missing. They should be three spades and two diamonds, given the double by partner. And since he has a king of spades as well, he has nine tricks, seven hearts and ace king of spades. He will lose two diamonds. And his hand is high. So he had a very powerful hand, seven solid hearts and the king of spades combined with the ace. And in clubs, we would lose ace, king, and ace. So yes, we could have gotten a better score by going to four clubs. But small differences here and there exchange the give partner only a one heart. So exchange one heart from east with one diamond from north would be enough for us to go down in four clubs. We lost three imps anyway, since we are on the wrong side of the swing. That's expected. Should partner have gone to four clubs? He has a singleton heart, but we bid 1-0 trump, so I think it's tough on him too. Anyway, now on hard opening bid. And we have enough in suit and power to try two hearts, and we are not vulnerable. And so let's not give up so easily. And indeed, we have four losers in the side suits, two diamonds and two aces. If we can hold the heart losers to one, we are going to make it. I unblock the king of clubs to have an entry to dummy. And I will not unblock the spade because I would like him to try a spade. But let's see, if spades are 4-1 as likely, given the double, this will be roughed. Yep. So now we need to decide whether or not to finesse. Finesse would gain if he started with four hearts to the queen. We need to finesse. If he doesn't have four hearts to the queen, then we should play the ace. Low to the ace. Let's consider what we know about the shapes. West started with four spades to East's one spade. Diamonds should be 5-4, given that we have 9 and nobody bid them. West could have doubled with 5 diamonds and 4 spades. But typically, if he had done that, he wouldn't have 2 clubs and 2 hearts. He would have 1 heart and 3 clubs. So if West has 5 diamonds, I don't know if I can trust the count from the robots. Maybe if you are more used to playing with Arjun, you can tell me. If I could, maybe I should be watching the spots from East in the diamond tricks. But I guess human players, they would not typically be trying to help me. And so one possible shape for West would be in order, ranking order: 4 spades, 1 heart, 5 diamonds, and 3 clubs. The other would be the other that is consistent with 1 heart would be 4-1-4-4. But he can also have 4-1, 4-2, 4-3. If he has 4-2, 4-3, West, then hearts are breaking to 2 after the ruff. And so I should cash ace and king and not worry about the finesse. If he has 4-2, 4-3, remember, East bid diamonds over the double, and he could have 4 or 5. But if he had only 4 diamonds and 1 heart on 1 spade, he might have bid clubs instead of diamonds. So I will play East for 5 diamonds of the 5-4 break. So looks like West has 4 diamonds and 1 spade. And 4 spades, sorry. 4 diamonds and 4 spades. He might have raised to 3 diamonds with a heart singleton, so I will play him for the more balanced hand, which is the most likely, for 4-2, 4-3, and I will not finesse. There you go. That is very likely the shape. Yes, 4-2. Oh no, he had 3 diamonds and 4 clubs. So the other guy had 6 diamonds and sold out to 2 hearts. Looking at the vulnerability, I suppose, but even so, he has 8 top tricks, 6 diamonds and 2 aces. And he can get a hard roughing dummy for 9. So that was a misjudgment by East. He should have competed to 3 diamonds with a 6-card suit, in which you would get 9 tricks. So now we are on the right side of the swing with a balance of -1 after 2 part square swings. 17, it's a maximum 1 of trump. Perhaps a little bit too strong, but what would double here be? Penalties or 3-card support? Penalties. They are vulnerable. I have a bunch of tricks and only 2 spades. I'll risk it. I have a nice lead too. 9 of hearts. Yeah, we found a ruff. So we are going to set them for sure with a spade, at least a spade and a club after this beginning. Unfortunately, that's it, but that's now one. Should be okay, considering the diamond queen on side singleton might lead us to lose two diamonds in any spade contract. We would lose a spade with 10-8 fourth and dummy, and we might lose a club rough. So that's probably a good score. Plus 6. Some people are making four spades, but clearly four spades is unlikely to make. We have two clubs and a spade to lose. You have to guess diamonds, basically. The club rough doesn't, is with a natural trump trick. So with a diamond suit of Jack 10 fourth opposite King 9 8, fifth, we have to lead low, not the Jack, to capture the singleton queen. Or they can beat us outright with diamond to the ace, diamond rough. That's also a possibility. Diamond to the ace, diamond rough, then a club and a spade to be lost still. So I'm happy with three clubs doubled. And we are going to hand four, I believe. Yes, hand four. Here, I'm not sure that we should look for a better major suit fit. I think aiming to playing spades is okay. It's only going to be bad if the player had four hearts. Now that he's shown four spades and extras, and this being imps, match points, I would probably be more conservative. But here, being imps vulnerable, we have to beat game, and we are almost on the cusp of a reasonable four spade bid. But partner has wasted values in diamonds. The singleton is not working. Imagine if we had switched our minors or theirs or his, how much better the hand would be. If Declare had king queen of clubs and a stud of diamonds, it would be absolutely laid down. It would lose at most two hearts. And well, here we have to hope for. We have to. Let's draw trumps with the king because the ten of hearts appears to be short there. I'm blocking a little bit. And now maybe need to lead a diamond for sure to discard a club. But basically what we need to happen now is for the ace of hearts to be a doubleton, which is extremely unlikely given the heart 10 lead. Yeah, we are losing one heart at the end. Can't go through the motions to go down one, but there's no way they will pitch the heart ace. -3. Let's see how somebody made 10 tricks here. Well, opening one spade would make a difference, but that's my partner's decision, not ours. Ten of hearts to the ace is quite stupid from Argine with the ace jack and the queen in dummy. But that's one of a hidden cost of opening one or trump compared to one spade. Argine was afraid that the Declare had a singleton king, which is a very specific and hence bad uh, decision by Argine, but still our opponent didn't have that problem. Anyway, 12 high card points. It's a pass. We don't have any good bid. Now partners doubling. We have extras. Uh, Probably we should try to diamonds and raise hearts if he bids them. Three clubs. Interesting that he didn't bid either. Hearts or spades. Now we should go to three no trumps. He should have five clubs at least. Or six. Huge hand by him. Low to the jack. The way to play this club suit is probably to lead the queen from dummy because that would lose only. We have plenty of entries, and it would lose only if West, who is the passer, had started with King and Jack. So if we double finesse in clubs and find East with a singleton club, that would be the disaster. But if East had a singleton club, West might have raised. So not really, though. That's fallacious. I was thinking of the other hand. I was thinking about if no, West had the singleton club. West should not have a singleton club, therefore, which is the main waiting case for the Queen of Clubs lead. The point about the raise is this: if Is had like six diamonds, how are the diamonds breaking? Right, that's what we should be asking here. Typically, they'd be 5-4. If they are 5-4, and East started with 4, hence a balanced hand, or a singleton club, we should play Ace and another club. Because West with 5 diamonds, he shouldn't have 5 diamonds, having led at 2, by the way, looking at the spots. So the 2 of diamonds is either 4 diamonds or 3 diamonds. If it's 3 diamonds, then East should have rebid 2 diamonds over the double, maybe. And so I'm inclined to place West with 4 diamonds, East with 5. And if that is the case, and East has a singleton club, the case in which we should play the Ace of clubs, he might have rebid a major. He would have a 5-4 hand in a major, but he might be quite weak, and so he might just pass. If he has 3 clubs with his 5 diamonds, then West has 4-1 in the minors, also might be passing. So 3 clubs is quite possible. More possible, I believe, than 1 club. Hmm. The point is whether West would have raised or bid something with 1 club and 4 diamonds. If not, we should go to dummy to play the Queen of Clubs. Conduct this trick. Maybe find out a little bit more. Jack and 9. Jack and 9. He should have the 10. So you could have Jack 9 fifth. That's how he would defend. Or Queen Jack 9 fifth. But if he has Jack 9 fifth, he's part of having the Queen of Diamonds, then he certainly doesn't have King Jack of Clubs. He would not pass with 6 high card points. I will follow that slender clue and lead the Queen of Clubs from dummy. Okay, that is good. We can now lead low because we need, okay, even better. We need an entry to our King of Diamonds, or he will break a major suit at this point. We will never finesse in hearts and imps, so all it remains is for us to check whether the Queen of Hearts is doubleton. It isn't, so let's claim, losing 1 trick at the end. Good. And Mr. West was really not a raiser. And he led a 2 from 5. Interesting. I didn't know the robot did that. That's 1 for the files. Anyway, this is it for now. Video 1. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me go back and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.